going on, everybody? It's Pet Plus _info. Um, I have a little. I have a project I want to do. Uh, as of right now, I have 3 iguanas. Now, of course, red, blue, red. It doesn't matter. They're all green, considered to be green iguanas. But the colors of my iguanas, I have a red one, I have a blue iguana, and I have a green iguana. My green iguana, she's perfect. Lexi, she is perfect. No biting, no tail whipping, no nothing. She eats, she takes the food out of my hand. She is calm. But my red iguana and my new blue iguana, they're iffy. So, the project I want to do, I'm gonna do a podcast. It's gonna be under the podcast title, "How to Tame Your Iguana, Your Pet Iguana," and I want to show y'all from beginning to end. So every episode that I make, hopefully, it will be some type of progress on how to tame your iguana. I have a 8-minute video, and this is going to be season 1, episode 1. This video is just basically, it's easier for me to take my red iguana out to communicate with the blue iguana through the tank. So basically, they're just they're a lot of head bobbing. I also want to state for the record as well, I think my red iguana, maybe it may be a girl. I really don't know. I can't, I've been watching videos of how to look for signs for the female iguana, and I don't see it. I don't know exactly what I'm looking for. I do know my blue iguana. I know for a fact that he is a male. He has the big, I don't know if they call them jowls, I believe. He has all the signs of a male iguana. I think the whole time when I bought my red iguana, I think I've been calling him a boy, but I think it's a girl. I don't know. I'm going to find out. I'm going to, instead of just looking at videos or whatever, we do have a we do have a vet here that will sex the iguanas for me. So that's what I'm going to do to be certain. While I'm waiting on that, again, going back to this podcast that I want to do with these iguanas, I want to show y'all from beginning to end of how aggressive they are, to things that I did with my red iguana to calm her down. My red iguana, she's, when I'm going in the enclosure, she's kind of snappy, but I can literally, sometimes I can stick my hand in there and just, pet her a few times. She immediately closes her eyes. To me, one of the signs of your iguana not being really aggressive is when they like to be scratched. My red iguana loves to be scratched. I remember how I actually remember how I tamed her, and it took me a long time to tame her, but I just found out recently that these months or this season is the season for breeding. So, with that being said, the reason why I think that my red iguana is a female is because there's really no signs of all the time of her being aggressive. She has calmed down again. Before, when I would stick my hand in there to grab her, she would tail whip, try to bite me, and she's no longer doing that as of right now. I'm also take into consideration that iguanas, they're wishy-washy. There's days that they want to be scratching. They wants to be acknowledged, and there's times they just don't want you to mess with them. Period. So I want to do a podcast on how to tame iguanas. That's going to be the title of it, and I want to show y'all from beginning to end how I'm accomplishing these goals that I have set for these iguanas. My red iguana, again, she's iffy, but I can go in her enclosure, bring her out, put her on the tree back here, and she'll just sit there whenever I come to her. Even a lot of times when I even come to her and start talking to her, she'll close her eyes, so she's not aggressive. Mr. Beefy, that's another story. I want y'all to understand is Mr. Beefy he's the body without the tail is like this. He's like this thick. He's pretty thick. His head compared to her head is enormous. His head is humongous compared to her head. He's twice as big as her. And he's aggressive. Again, I just got him recently, so I know it's going to take some time. What I'm going to do with him, it's going to be strictly letting him see me every day. I'm going to start off there like I did with the red iguana. It's just coming down there, communicating through him, with him, through the enclosure. But Mr. Beefy has showed me a weak spot. Inside the enclosure, pure aggression, don't want to be touched, don't want to do nothing. A lot of times when I grab him and bring him out and hold him in my hand, he literally starts flipping out. I don't know if y'all know, just as well as alligators and the crocodiles and all that, they have that death roll. Well, iguanas do the same thing. It's not a death roll, but when they want to get out of your hand, they will start rolling to get out of your grip. So yeah, and he every time that I grab him and have him in my hand and I try to hold him, he immediately start flipping out. So, but I'm glad. I'm glad things are going. Things are the way they are now. I'm glad he is aggressive, and again, I'm gonna take his aggression, and I'm gonna turn it into a class. I will break him. Eventually, I will break him. I will win. It just takes consistency and being persistent with it. In the beginning, I have some gloves that I wear to protect the bite, and that's going to protect my fingers. So yeah, that's what we're going to do, y'all. I look forward to this project. I just want to share with you all from beginning to end with all of this. I want y'all to see everything, every step that I take. Mr. Beef, I've had him now for 4 days, and today I made a whole platter: cucumbers, strawberry, blueberries, bananas, spinach. I gave all of them the whole, little buffet thing. And Mr. Beefy, he's not even eating. If he is eating, he's not doing it in front of me. He's still, right now, he still has a whole plate full of food. He still has a whole plate full of food for him in there, and I haven't seen him eating any of it yet. So I'm just gonna, we'll just roll with his punches. Again, one of his signs that one of his weakness that I noticed, Mr. Beefy, he doesn't like to be grabbed and taken out of his enclosure. But the way I have the top to his enclosure, I have things that I can just pick up and move to the side. And he likes to come out. He will come out on his own. But I notice he does not go anywhere. What he does, he gets on top of his enclosure and he lays right where Congo's cage is at. You can see Congo's cage right here. And he goes on the top right here and he just lays there. I was out buying some things for feeders and all that, and he got out, and he was out for hours, and he literally just sat up there right beside Congo and didn't do anything. He just lay there the whole time. So to me, that's giving me a little room to play with because he likes to be there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let him climb out on his own, and I'm going to be consistent on trying to get him used to me petting him without him swinging a tail or trying to bite me. So that's what we're going to do, y'all. Look forward to this podcast for just these two iguanas. And I think it's definitely gonna be a learning experience for me. Hopefully it'll be a learning experience for you all as well. I hear a lot of people on YouTube saying, well, this iguana, that, and this and that about iguanas, but most of them are saying iguanas are really not good pets. I beg to differ because I have 3 people that I'm following on TikTok that have iguanas, and their iguanas are totally opposite of what people are saying. They don't make good pets. These particular 3 people that I follow, their iguana loves being around their owner, and I know that all it takes is being persistent, being calm, being patient, and move slow. I'm not rushing anything with the iguana, trying to tame your iguana. Time heals all wounds. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. It was just shared with me from a pet store when I went to go buy some crickets, and the lady said she has several iguanas herself, and she said if it's a boy, it's breeding season. That's how they are. They are just mean during breeding season. She says just keep showing your face, keep talking to him, being persistent. The breeding season, once he's out of the breeding season, he'll calm down. He won't be that aggressive. I also take in consideration that most animals that are aggressive and they have no food source, meaning they can't go out and get their own food. They have to depend on me to feed them. Eventually, they know this. They understand that the food comes from me, and they will calm down as well. So I have it's a lot of little things that I need to take in considerations. I need to get me a little list and write the do's and don'ts and goals and stuff like that. I'm going to write this stuff down. But as I'm doing all of this, for everything that I do with these 2 iguanas, there's going to be an episode. It's only going to be one season 1, but hopefully season 1 will only have 10 episodes to where I got my iguanas to calm down, where they like to be held, like to be fed, like to be touched, like to be fed. Hopefully it only takes 10 episodes, but if it takes 20, then look forward to season 1, episode 20 plus. Because I'm not going to stop until we have it, we have it to where everything is perfect with them. So, with that being said, man, y'all look forward to Pet History in the Making with my red iguana and my blue iguana. And we'll go from there. I look forward to y'all viewing the podcast. And again, before I end this, shout out to all the subscribers, the returning subscribers. Shout out to all those who are giving me the thumbs up, all the comments. I appreciate it. Even I really want these thumbs up. I'm getting the views on some of my videos. I'm getting a lot of views on some of my main videos that y'all are entertained by. But I was on this thing with the thumbs up because I'm trying to get this YouTube channel. I don't want to do nothing for money, but I do want to interact with you all, those who are supporting the channel. I want to interact with you all. I don't want to do this for money. I really don't. I don't want to. I'm not interested. I want to do this just to, when God decides to take me off this earth, I want this channel to still live on even when I'm deceased. My son will take over the channel, and my son will take on the responsibility for all 19 pets that I have in here. But that's what I want to do. I want my legacy with you all. I want to share my legacy with you all, and I want to take my goals that I started here, and when God decides to take me off this earth, pass it down to my son, and let my son hopefully take it to a whole nother level. That's my goal. I don't care. I don't like doing things on social media for money. I do not. To me, it's just not my cup of tea. I want all of my subscribers. I want them to interact with me because they enjoy what they're watching, and the risk that I take as well. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do, y'all. A little bit off the topic with the podcast for the iguanas. I'm gonna be doing a rehousing for my cobalt blue tarantula. It's one of my most venomous tarantulas that I have. My only most venomous tarantula that I have out of the 7. But I have to do a rehousing for him, and that's always entertaining for me. I like the fear factor of trying to get this thing out of out of its enclosure. I already know what it's going to do. It's the cobalt blues. When it comes to rehousing, y'all, these tarantulas are crazy. They are very aggressive. So I like to live on the edge with some of my animals that I know that could possibly bite me. But that's just me. I like to live on the edge. I like to live on the wild side. All right, y'all. So with that being said, this is your boy Pet Plus _info. I look forward to y'all taking this journey with me with these iguanas. We're gonna successfully get it done. I don't know what date and time, but we're gonna successfully get it done together, you and I. With that being said, we out of here, and stay tuned for episode 2. Y'all have a good night, and God bless you all.